Hello future developers, welcome to another tutorial at ABCD, so the continuation of our pandas project. So what we want to do now is to work with some simple code like df.shape to give us the shape of our data set or our document or our file. So here df.shape gives us what this number of rows and then this number of columns. Okay, df.head. Okay, so let's if you put df.head, usually it should print about, okay, we'll try that about 5 or the first 5 rows. Okay, but you can, if you input a numeral inside the parentheses, it will give you that number of file or row. Okay, so that said, let's go to our document, our file, and then we are going to do df dot shape. Okay, so 238 rows and then 12 columns. Okay, so let's try the df dot head. Okay. Okay, so this isn't right. I need to bring the parentheses. Where is it? Run. Okay. So you can see df.head 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so it gives us the first 5 rows of our file. So if I do df dot head into brackets, let's say 10, it's going to give us 10. So let's say we want to look at the first 10 rows. So I print it out. Okay, so it's giving us 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So now let's see what we have df.tail, df.tail. So the df.head give us the first life starting from the top, but df.tail is going to start from the bottom of the document. So that's our data set. Print. So it's going to tell us. So there's the last row. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And we can also specify df the number of rows we want to see starting from the bottom. Df dot tail into bracket. Let's say we want to see 8. So shift enter. Okay, you can use run or use shift enter. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Okay, so now let's see what else we can do. What else we can do? So we've done the tail. Okay. So df.info is going to give us everything that we need to know about our data, like a breakdown of what we need to know about our data, like a summary. So let's try that. So df.info, then let's run it. Okay, so you can see it's giving us a summary of our data. Memory usage. So this is very helpful. Okay, so it's giving us 0 to 11. Okay. Okay, so let's try this code. df dot describe. Yep. Sorry, df dot describe. So df dot describe is going to give us like the quartiles, okay, of our file. While you should know these codes, you don't need to memorize them unless maybe you're able to memorize them. But it's best when you have the pandas documentation beside you so that you can look and then reference to actually work on our data. Okay, so df.describe, shift enter, then you can see we have our counts, our mean, standard deviation, mean 25%, okay, 50, 75%, and then the max. Okay, so that's what they described as. Okay, it gives us the quartiles for our, so 25%, 50%, and then 75%. Okay, don't worry about these. We are just trying to see how the code works. Okay, so there's an introduction. Okay, so we are not actually working on the data. Yeah, we are just trying to see what the codes can do. Okay, so next, so here df.country.unique. Okay, now df.country.unique let's say there are repeated countries. Okay, we don't want to have repeated countries. We want to see only like each and every country, not like let's say Afghanistan repeated itself several times. We don't want to have that repetition. We only want to see one of the Afghanistan and not the repeated like name. Okay, so here df.country.unique. So let's see if we have anything like country here. Where is we don't have country. Okay, so what we can do is let's see name. So let's try df dot name dot unique. Okay, so unique. Let's see where data frame object has no attribute name. Why doesn't it have? Okay, so you can see it's case sensitive. So name capital N. So let's just make capital N. Then let's print it off. Okay, so you can see these are the countries that has taken the repetition. So let's see here, Western Pacific. So you can see it's not going to Western Pacific repeat itself 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, but when we use the unique proper unique method, we only have it shown here once. Okay. Okay, so now here in this code, what this code is doing, using this call dot strip method or the dot strip method, what it's doing is it's going to take out the white spaces, okay, from our document or file. So you should know that we have the R strip and then the L strip. So the R strip is going to take the white spaces from the right, or and then the L strip is going to take white spaces from the left. So with this not specified, other R or L, we're going to will take the white spaces from both ends. Okay. Probably maybe in the next lesson or some other tutorial how to demonstrate that. Okay. So to do that, let's go to our document. Where's my? Okay, and then we'll do df. Sorry, df. Do df dot columns equals. Then we put the square bracket. So square bracket and then use call dot strip parentheses. Then I'm going to use for call in df dot columns. Let's print df. Okay, df dot columns. Okay, so there's the output for our white spacing. Okay. Okay, so I'll see you in the next lesson. Thank you.